Hello, this is another video review. This time on Quake 2. Quake 2 came out in 1997. The exact month is December on the 9th in the US anyway. Ah, crap. Id Software's fourth FPS game. Well, no, it would be the fifth if you count Doom 2. But yeah, it is not a direct sequel to the original Quake. And this actually has a story, unlike the original Quake. The original Quake took place, I don't know where. Quake 2 takes place on the Strogg home world, and you're fighting against the Strogg pretty much. For humanity's trying to attack them or whatever. I forget why. The Great Invasion or something. Can't really remember, but they're going to try and take them out anyway. But yeah, it really. Oh crap! That mouse is going all berserk. Okay, there we go. Let me live in this hat. Anyways, Quake 2 plays like Quake 1 except with a better frame rate and a lot better animation. Textures are definitely better than Quake, the other Quake. And overall the game feels like a better game. Quake 2, the original Quake was, to me felt, it was too quiet even though I know it was trying to go for ambient. But I just felt like it felt in so many different ways, and Quake 2 quite fixes that. And the reason why it's called Quake 2 was because id Software couldn't come up with a new name for the game. Like, okay, I know it's hard making up a name, but is it really that hard to the point where you gotta call it the same thing? You know, I would at least name it something, even though it might have not been the most creative choice. But other than that, I feel like this game, like, sometimes it plays more like Doom, but if you could jump and crouch. But with a really good enemy variety. Enemies are pretty creative in this game. A lot different than, of course, the original Quake. And AI at this time when the game came out was really smart. In fact, I might say the AI is slightly a bit smarter than GoldenEye's AI. It might be slightly a bit smarter than GoldenEye's AI, which is pretty good. And if I have a frame rate drop, that is probably due to traps just being really weird. It's been acting quite odd on Quake 2. So sorry for that in advance. But yeah. Quake 2 is a solid game. Better than the original Quake in my opinion. But the reason why I got it was because I couldn't hear the audio files in Quake 2. It happens on the Steam version, so just be warned. And you can't hear the audio files. It really sucks. Because you can't hear the music. I didn't even know there was music. I thought it was like the original Quake. Quite frankly, I didn't find that out until I had a console version of Quake 2, which came with Quake 4. So if you feel like trying to play Quake 4, you want, like, let's say you buy Quake 4, right, and it has the bonus disc which has Quake 2 on it. Just play Quake 2 first, beat that, then play Quake 4. Because you will appreciate Quake 4 a little bit better if you have played Quake 2. Just because at first it may seem like a different game completely, but actually they're almost the same game entirely. It's just Quake 4 feels rather outdated. And it tries to be more like Doom 3 at times, I admit. There are some of different in this game. You've got a shotgun, a super shotgun, which is the same as any id Software game just about. But then you got a machine gun, which was never in their game. And you also got the regular chain gun, which does not borrow the pistol ammo, So it's more like a Quake machine gun than Doom. Then you got the rocket launcher, which is pretty decent. Pretty good. Then you got... yeah. Can't remember the Hyper Blaster. Then you got the Railgun, which is, well, as good as always. And then you got the BFG-10K, which is another version of the BFG. And it's pretty solid and actually works a little bit differently than BFG in the original Doom. And Doom 2. Oh, crap. Now this game is, AI is outdated, graphics of course are outdated, so if that bothers you, actually just don't play the game. But if it doesn't bother you, you don't care, you just like playing these games because of the gameplay. And, well, it's just for the nostalgia, if you play the original Quake. And if you play the original Quake and liked it, you'd probably like Quake 2 even. Well, if you played the original Quake but prefer Doom, you'll probably really love Quake 2. In fact, I almost like Quake 2 just as much as Doom, the original Doom. But in my opinion, the original Doom, I think just the always better. It's a really solid game, and yeah, overall. So, I suggest it. What would I rate this? I would rate this 10 out of 10 for being a really good sequel that has nothing to do with the original sequel. Sometimes I actually like these type of sequels because it allows for a new story for one, and new game look and everything. So this has been Matt201's video review for Quake 2, and next review would be Doom 2, which will actually be published as soon as this video is done being published on YouTube. So yeah, see you later.